You don't owe anybody on the street. It's you and your God. Fine. Dice, you can't predict when the dice is rolling. You can't predict whether it will be 1, 2, or 3. Now your mommy pressure see me in school, but Charlie Street, so yet there. Like I didn't turn and go for school. I didn't turn and go for about that degrees. My greatest shot in life was like.
Hey, lovelies. Welcome to the next episode of Because Life, happening right inside the Damson Studios. I'm Manuela, the host for the day. I went through your feedback. I saw the comments, the likes, the engagement. Life is unscripted. And without much ado, I'd want to take it again. We talk about adulthood because for my previous episode, my previous guest was sort of from a DB house. She didn't know much about adulthood. So I went through the trenches and I looked through the streets and I brought somebody who understands adulthood. Here, we're going to talk about the quiet things loud. Get your popcorn, get your coffee. Let's get rolling. Okay, my guest for the day is Mr. Eugene, OTF Dice. How you doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
It's like you got butterfly in your tummy. I haven't seen a guy blush before, but I've seen you blushing.
It's normal.
Your cheeks are all rosy.
It's normal to blush.
Are you sure? Are you
Sure.
good?
I'm good.
Can we start
How about-
rolling?
Sure.
Okay. First off, are you from the trenches?
I'll say I'm not really from the trenches, but we have friends from the trenches that we used to visit them. So we know both the trenches side and we know both I'll say the DB side as well.
It's going to be juicy, you know? Okay. So how would you talk about adulthood through the trenches or the street life?
When it comes to the street life or the trenches, I'll say like you don't owe anybody on the street. You don't owe anybody on the street. It's you and your God.
Hey, they know God, though. Who God? Do you have a God? Anyways, we all serve one God, but then we have different Satans. And also the Satan in your back. Anyways, Mr. OTF Dice, why do you choose OTF Dice? Like, why?
Fine. Dice, you can't predict when the dice is rolling. You can't predict whether it will be 1, 2, or 3. That's the same way I am. So you can't predict me. That's the reason why I chose dice.
Okay, so if you're talking about dice, it's like the Ludo thingy.
Yeah, the Ludo
Okay.
dice.
But you know that with that thing, we can get 2 sets and loss.
Definitely.
Okay, so you know that it can be ups and downs.
Sure. In
However
this
it
life,
is.
it's ups and downs.
But you just roll.
Yeah.
That's good. That's why you said earlier that you know a bit about DB lifestyle, you know a bit about street food.
Sharp.
Yeah. Okay.
Sharp.
So how would you put yourself?
I would say I'm just on the street striving.
Hustling man. I can see from your watch.
Thank you.
Have you seen them? A hustler own this piece. It speaks volume, you know. Not
It's
too much,
normal,
but it's
though.
speaking
It's
volume.
normal.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Money day your body.
It's
You say
normal.
for a crime me and that's a day.
Only hour.
Nice. Viewers, I had to ask a man too. A 2-man talk. Anyways, I said grab your coffee. It's gonna be juicy today. So, Mr. OTF Dice, I learned that your favorite is pineapple.
Sure.
Why pineapple?
Pineapple yeah there. So that's the reason I chose it.
Feisty. Pineapple, yeah. There.
I had that.
But among all the fruits in the world, why pineapple?
Pineapple nyodana.
Now there will be a few street then a pineapple for over.
Hey. Hey, asembe na ukano.
Obi a fish street pineapple for over. Let me say nanka ye sikafon na komo do fruit.
Sure.
Ana most
And
mudi
the
fruit.
fruits no, that be fruits no. Yeah, man microphobia in a giant microphobia
That
and
you
I
said,
said
I heard it's expensive, so you been a bit me at all.
fruit is never expensive. Spending 10 CD, 5 CD, 20 CDs on fruits.
From a hustler.
It's normal.
Wow. What do you do?
Yeah, fun shade
That be-
later.
Here on Damson, we talk about everything. What we say quiet, I hear kind of loud. You know, what do you do? Like to
Okay.
motivate somebody out there watching us, just the watch alone, no, but so be who the entire. Like you look good. I said you're on point. From your top to your joggers to your sneakers. I mean, it's speaking volume. So what do you do?
Okay, I'll say I do mining of cryptocurrency.
Ooh. Watch na ka bibia until the yeah be can because watch na ka bibia and then muhu ya na watch ni says everything. Anyway, so let's way back to secondary school through to your life now.
Sure.
How was it in school?
Like upon upon everything, I do miss my secondary school days because of the friends I have way back in SHS. It was very lovely.
I
Yeah,
know.
be school pona like otenafia na ohunya eyo bibi
Yeah.
because you want to go to school and experience those vibes.
Yeah.
And so now those friends way back SHS, we still vibe.
Wow.
They
I
say
believe it
old
can be a
friends are still the
decade.
best, though. Yeah,
Definitely. They are the
old
best.
friends are still the
They are the
best.
best. And you can't
And
go without them.
sure.
It's important. But way back in school, did you ever think you'd be a crypto guy? Did you think of it that way?
Oko school now, dream no soon. Dream no it's
Dream
rough.
big.
Dream no so rough because as we were kids, obi think I say minya me person be pilot, obi be ka say person be soldier, we be ka say person be a doctor, but you never know what the future brings. Baby anyankopon de obeto no. Now I found no pepe.
Exactly. So what course did you study in secondary school though?
General arts.
What were your electives?
And my electives was economics, government, French, and I think
Okay. I just go.
10 years ni 10
You've done all
years.
those. So since
10
you did French,
years.
you majored in French. So can you
Sure.
speak a bit about
I
yourself?
wasn't serious
Oh my
about the
goodness.
French.
I wanted to know that part because a
I
guy
wasn't
learning
serious
French.
about the French
Hey,
though.
to he say.
Menkaipo. Meaning baby I'm a results poda.
Oh, fine, yeah, she and answer day.
Menko
Wow.
school mo pu se
So
menkoji.
did you further up to uni?
No.
Or send the who here? You physical to
That
school.
be o. Enye se na ohun hia mi o. Na your mommy pressure see me go school, but Charlie Street no so yet there. Way back 2015.
And now we see you.
Way back 2015 where we school no. Street no so yet there no. Your Sunday school shell.
Pet.
Na me catch me mama so na school ni there na.
So right now that you didn't continue with your uni life, now if somebody should give you $5 million and a degree, first class degree, would you choose it? Which one would you choose?
Oh bro, must you even ask this question? Degree near the head.
No, I say, you see,
Bro.
we are still not home. So, what school you can get a work of your choice.
Sure.
And as you council don't say, I heard that the more you are getting higher scholars, you get more money. And now, who say?
Like I didn't turn for school. I didn't turn for about that degrees no. To get higher like to say higher heights in their work positions so that they can earn more money.
Yeah.
So mommy $5 million. Now mommy first class degree. Me the first class degree in here.
But if you have no knowledge in finance and all that, how would you manage the $5 million?
And you say knowledge you see this world right now. Investments or people are into real estate development and a whole lot. $25 million. A bagana sikima man be brave.
So
Be brave. A bed asa.
Na say I didn't say dime makra we e bejuli. So better.
We have plans. Just say scanning and buy.
Life is unfiltered, and here on Because Life, we're going to talk about it. Mr. Dice. Yeah, we choose skill over degree in the me crash me.
Sure.
But you say me who?
Pesika.
To be a pesika.
Sharp. Into degree in there. Degree in that chain. Obi besi international passport one for such a Ghana degree.
So assuming you your mom says you can, what you see can, what would you do with it?
Send a make a chance say plans no or no more.
Even
Just
if
say
they
sika na emba
let's
abasisia.
assume Abba, how would
Aba.
you manage it? Since you didn't get any life to top up to your own adulthood now, no, how would you manage the $5 million if it'll be their child? Now go put their shoot to see how would you manage it?
Do you know I have this dream that sɛ nyankopɔn me always be a me mpaebɔ a mebɔ kyerɛ nyankopɔn ne sɛ po deɛ woka $5 million o me mpae a meka kyerɛ nyankopɔn sɛ wodeɛ ɔnyɛ mistake kɛkɛ no ɔnkyɛ me $1 million
Million.
$1 million
Now
kɛkɛ
over here.
sharp
And
hey
so
$1 million
we
kɛkɛ
invested.
sharp I'll just invest may invest $5 million may invest this car no then I'll just sit back and enjoying. You can decide not to even work like wasi for punye juma.
Yeah, okay. But you see that and so
Forget to say artist no $1 million. So see a dollar one never say dollar or I think 13 or 12.30 into $1 million. And yeah 130 billion old cities. Ah
Where
bro.
did
1 billion po the me Ghana say.
It's easy.
Now cry
So would you,
130.
if you have that money, would you want to travel out of Ghana and access
To do what? If traveling outside Ghana will be on vacations, I'll be going on vacations.
So since we've talked about your secondary school life and we now know that you've been to the streets since 2015,
Sure.
5 years ago and now, what's the difference? How would you mark yourself?
5 years ago, like I'll say 5 years ago was better than this.
Definitely, it should be.
5 years ago was really better than this.
So are you
Because
still on the streets?
on my
Papa.
on my rough.
Mediatum.
So 5 years ago was better than this. Right now, things are very positive. Way back 2020, things wasn't like that.
Yeah, before COVID.
Yeah, before COVID, yeah. So things wasn't like that. I think things started spoiling during the COVID time. Yeah.
Everything changed. It's
Yeah.
been difficult, yeah. And you being a man, like, what are the challenges that has been like dawning on you? What's the challenges? Like you saying that 5 years ago compared to now is better. This is better than 5 years ago. How would you see the struggles? How have you pushed forward to get this better life you have now?
Okay, I will say 5 years ago, things were very smooth. Things were very smooth. Like, oh sorry, I'm no papa, unjin the obedi, unjin the obedi, because you have the money there. They are like the okuma epeno and auto. Yeah, you want to go to this place because you have the money.
You want to go to? You want to go to?
Places places in
Vision. Check idea.
Okay. Everyone is a called Bloomba.
That's it.
Utra.
That's it. So then I'm your Bloomba honum. Matisa, but me didn't say my viewers want to know. Or more Mumba Hodan. Bloomba no one here.
Bloomba also.
So you didn't want to top up to university, but you have you want to enjoy life.
Sharp. Life is like life is very short.
It is.
And you have to enjoy it.
It is.
Because as you are sitting here, I'm not sure you know your grandmother's father's name.
You know they hear.
That's the same way you'll be forgotten someday. So you need to enjoy life whilst you have it. You don't have to think about what people will say about you.
Good. I said, why JJ, are you okay?
Ocha,
are you okay?
I'm very
are you
good.
Cool?
I'm very good. I'm
What
very
machine?
good. Mati dini damu. Mati dino.
What's your dini that environment?
Oh, Dolly, our friends.
Friends, no more who man will podcast you so. Because if you are the question friends, no friends are more than
Dolly, our friends, like more friends that are into those kind of stuffs. Me personally, everybody that are into those kind of stuffs. Into yeah, mupi, epi, kotana, ibi, alabadi beach, ne, that kind of stuffs. So you see someone smoking herb, someone or say we are shisha and that kind of stuff.
One try be that.
Nah.
Yeah, sure.
Very sure. Can't you see my lips?
But why are they? That's why they now. It's for there. Why relax? That's it. Bro,
say or say me
it
relax.
won't for be crowded.
Oh
Oh
nah,
yeah, sure.
very
Oh
very
yeah,
sure
day.
too.
Oh yeah, sure. Anyways, so for she's about to be that. So Bloomberg Mokwa, what do you do over there?
Oh, Bloomberg, I would say influence roughly it's like a ninth club. So what I say,
Oh,
not purposely like say ninth club, but influence we peer any like you get your alcohol and that kind of stuff. You enjoy to the rhythm, the songs playing and all that kind of things.
all in Ghana. So how do you
Ghana
manage?
Edo,
Oh, scam. More scam. The bear more than any sign. They said
share.
they did much in a
It's me
car.
paying 100 cedis spend and share your kotokumba. Ebe G any ache wow cry
Just say. And now, what's
10,000, you
this?
know.
Can you young why? What I
Pre-money.
say? Into how do you manage to pay your rent and since you're into crypto, probably it's cash on. But to say my kufu into no, Mijudi. In a cry here, you are cry. You
Yeah,
say things are like difficult compared to other regions, I would say, because over Kumasi, how you even rent a place cannot be renting. I think it will be like times three
in
in
Accra.
Accra.
Yeah.
So how do you manage your rent?
Oh, definitely rent in there. So far as our current, say like you have everyone's our rent 2 years.
Advance.
So like you need to save towards that 2 years, because when you say there are 2 years,
So,
with just a twinkle of an eye, not abba. So you need to save towards that 2 years. Send your son, and you're finna only if you're a Charlie, Sanya Wanyama, no. So what I say, I do no, na Odan, Onyamagu, Odayano.
It's serious. So Accra ain't easy. But there na what happen in your adulthood that shock you, pa. It can be in Accra or however. There na shock you in Accra here.
Like, I would say my greatest shock in life was like losing my mother, because I never like the dream was me nyina me bɛhwɛ me maame.
Oh,
So what I say, me nyina me bɛhwɛ me maame ba.
a moment of silence. Are you okay?
I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm
Sure.
okay, I'm okay.
So I believe you're a family person. Per how you just spoke about your mom, you're a family
Mm,
person. You wanted to take care of your mom.
yeah,
But I'm just saying,
because
no,
mm,
she's watching you and
yeah, because she spent a lot on me.
oh,
She spent a lot on me.
mommy's
I
boy.
was my mommy's favorite, and she was my favorite as well.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So now that she's no more here and
Mm,
your dream was to take care of her, only her, and she was
mm,
your favorite.
yeah,
Now it's a plot twist. What are your favorite now? What are you looking after? What are the ginger out to, wake up every morning and just do your work and get money?
my son.
That's beautiful. You have a son.
Yeah,
How old is he?
4 years.
That's
He'll
beautiful.
be 4 years, I think, this September.
You think? Papa Friday be among a date of better day.
Like, yeah, a dad me by September, 24th September.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
24th September.
No, but no woman enjoy life.
Really, because yeah, life, no. Charlie, way back, no. Ubeti catch share. Oko catch your mom so per bicycle. Na mo didi na ekwa koto bicycle na wa.
Am I ain't
But
no?
when you are living, and we are in an era like Sisia and Kolana ya woman, they are very smart. They are really, really smart. So catch yourself per se, even if you don't have the money,
You should try
you
and use
just
it.
like try and get it for him or her.
Yeah. So did you ever plan of having the baby and adulthood na lead you to that? Bloomberg na lead you to that.
And yes, Apple, it wasn't my intentions. Like me, it was like my intention to have a child in my 30s, right? In my 30s. Until way by, like when the pregnancy came about, I wasn't ready, because I think that was the last same year I lost my mom.
Ooh.
So what I say, na you see me mommy poyo.
Ooh.
I ain't see me
I know
mommy
way.
poyo.
And
That
that's the
be
day.
in a occasion me say she's pregnant.
Ooh. Don't
So
you
what
think
I
it's
say,
it's a good thing? You lost a man, but you got a baby. And
and my expectation was a girl.
or a bema.
like my expectations in ya say me wo oba me pese me wo
Oba.
oba. So what I say so that I will like name her after my mom.
Oh,
So that I will name her after my mom. But due to the expectations, it turned out to be the other way around.
sure. And see, that is adulthood. You never plan. It is
Sure,
unscripted. You don't know what's gonna happen, but you live according to what's happening. Yeah,
sure,
there's no
sure,
manual to life.
sure.
Until now, what son? No, are you married to the lady and are you baby mama?
I'm not married though.
Oh Christ. And meme more hard Jane. Oh, Accra ne Ghana Hanum. So it happened to you. It was something not planned,
Sure,
and the baby
sure,
came. But it's good you
sure.
didn't abort it.
Yeah,
You didn't abort it. It's
yeah.
good. Do you get judged for having a kid?
No, no. Like kids are a blessing from God. Whether being it's been your expectation or not, a bar, Charlie,
Grab it.
you grab it. And sometimes and media and buy and Charlie, life was very
It
tough.
would be.
Bro, life was really tough. Even what to eat was really a problem. Like over sorry now Charlie uni like one city po kotokum.
Wow.
Like you are depending on your brothers, your sisters, and your friends. And these are the same friends like way back Ukrasika like Obua Omo. So what I say, Obua Omo. Not like you are you say the
Table
mechanical what
sustained.
we ra na yeah the table has ten no. Now Ubisa no like even when you say Ubisa 1,000, 2,000 po Ubisa na ebi a 50 cities, 100 cities. Obeka cho so ni bi oba na joba wa kohwe ne snap no. Na
Blue
one
bar.
girls ene nam omo chile nko na ebufu a wo say na yes Sandy streak you.
Oh, Charlie. I won't find home.
Charlie.
You know,
On
we don't
Sadian.
have real friends there. Some people
That
come in to just enjoy, parasite on
that
us, and
that's the
that's it.
that's the reason why I said old friends are still the best. So me, I don't make new friends.
You keep the old
Me old
ones.
friends na fitting collaborate. Oma mi ni omunyi na me call SS. Oma mi ni me koni momo SS na
Wow.
say bia me wo adam fufu say bia madam funi.
Wow. Wow. So now that you have a kid and you're not married, when are you planning to get married? Do you have um a planned out date or probably year or age to get married? Do you plan on marrying the person you got a baby from, or
Wow, that's a nice question though. Like I'll say things didn't work out like the way like it was at first. So man has to move on. So what I say,
whom are we blaming this cause on?
like me if I blame Mobia, me if I blame Mobia, it's part of life though. It's part of life. Like in this like I would say life is really a journey, and on the journey that you are going you meet some people, you go with them, and you meet some, you leave them behind. So I would say I met someone and I left the person behind and I'm moving forward. That's the same way the person met me and has left me behind, and she too is moving forward.
So would you say is it hard to maintain relationships in Ghana? Since you couldn't, to me, I thought the fact that you've gotten a baby from the person, you should find ways and means to work things out between you and the person.
That vibe no nhyɛ da ne wɔn mu vibe no
The vibe
woni
wasn't
sɛ
there.
maame nka asɛm yi kyerɛ Ghana se bɛrima bi apɛ ɔba a ɔbɛma no asomdwie o bɛrima bi apɛ ɔba a ɔbɛma no asomdwie
Peace.
nti sɛ ɔne wo nam na ɛnɛ sei ɔkyena sei Charlie ɛbɛfono no he will be very tired of the headaches because woyɛ saa no na wohyia ɔba bi a ɔba no gyegye ne so sɛ wate aseɛ. So your nagging and those kind of stuffs will never help him.
It's true.
So he will definitely move on.
It's true. So, Mr. Dice, would you consider entering another relationship, or are you in a relationship now?
I'm in a relationship.
Hey, na Ghana, the relationship account.
That be Ghana no una obe decide say ebe di ama wana say enye di ma. So what you say?
Yeah.
And then I make sure say be ma bi ape oba da ben obe ma na suma juno. So what you say?
Yeah.
Into nyoba no more sumu juwa. You just have to maintain her. And the Bema Ghana like you being in a relationship and at the same time flirting around.
Ooh.
So what I
It's
say,
getting feisty. What's it day?
you
Hey,
been in a relationship and at the
I'm
same
flirting
time flirting
around.
around.
Would you
And
like your woman?
Yan fan is if I'm in a relationship now and I'm flirting around, so if I'm giving my lady, that's like Yan fan say, my man 500 cities, and I have 2 or 3 side chicks. Now Yan fan say, at the end of the month, let's say at the end of the month, I'm working and I'm making or earning 1,500 cities. Into my man 500 cities. 2 girls and 3 girls. I ain't have money. Even some maybe 200 cities, 200 cities. I go come on. Yeah, almost 1,100
Yeah.
cities.
They're called 500
For
Ghana.
I got 400 cities.
400 Ghana.
400 cities. In everyone say 400 cities. My mom me ban 200 cities and 300 cities. So I can't 100 cities. 100 cities. No me koyana me buy. Never know me the buy.
Don't you rent? So that means that you are not in favor of that agenda.
Nah,
That is good because Busa will say, how would you even manage it? So you and I saw girl, would you be comfortable?
no. So I have this policy here. Say like do unto others what you want others to do unto you. So like and respect they say is like reciprocal or
Reciprocal,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. And see the way I person or not treat you, you need to treat her the same way.
Yeah.
So what I say, and the vibe will follow.
Yeah. Not the attention. But it is outdoors food, it is life, it's unscripted. That is how it is. They say a flow. And since life is that way, now obia that is a culture and say we cannot have 2 or more relationships at once. In Accra, to be precise, They said it to your home for. Mr. Dice, and then I enjoy a conversation, I mean, I just said now bye and so. But I want to ask you just one or two few questions. In Accra here, who they say, who near Juma, can you get a real somebody? Because I learned most of the ladies here, or more prefer obi or waka, okutaki, say pecanto, say mat, say then they so cracky be, and cupboard key, but so
Khaki.
cracky, khaki. Into only refer. How is it gonna be? Do ladies how do relationships go about in Ghana here?
Like the way our girls need be packaging, sana boys in be also say packaging.
Sentence.
Everybody koji down for car.
Hey,
Near that we flex yo.
hey.
So when say you crack no,
What I say?
ah boys yeah boys so what I
Dem
say
cause our crowd. Formation
boys
will
yeah
be I say.
boys. Maka koji madam for car. Me de beba and then me de aba ebi 2 days 3 days time me from say over from 7 for MP na some friend madam for no
For
on
now,
agenda no so on agenda
Te
no
casa
da on agenda no nti ebe san koji car ne beba be fa o
Hey,
unu say me boy ni crack car but ni nya packaging.
settings. Mr. Dice, okay, sorry.
Yeah, me quite sorry.
Sorry right now, uncle.
Me quite sorry.
You
Me
know
quite
what sorry,
sorry.
uncle.
Life of Christ.
Oh, okay. The Bible believing church, I presume.
Yeah.
Okay. Nti, when him say, BBM no, we have everything's got its own time.
Sure.
Probably we be our nimre.
Be our name,
Yeah. So, but if you don't plan ahead of life, Pascal, at least you should have outline something for yourself.
Sure.
Now you're now there
Yeah.
back and forth. So right now, your baby no, who say you be worry and saying worry to no.
Me worry you.
Aish.
Me
But I
worry.
don't know when and how. And it's in the pipeline.
It's in the pipeline, and definitely I'll give you an invitation.
I'll honor that. I would so come. Come on.
I'll be very happy to
I'll
see
honor
you.
that. Except me banner just say yeah, the better one I'm going to say that wasn't joking. What I say.
Sharp,
I don't do this something else.
Sharp.
But if you are that you have something laid down for yourself, or that vibe, you're optimistic. things will go well for you. So I would so come for your wedding. I
I'll
would
be
love to.
expecting you.
I would love to. Adulthood is not a joke. Do you believe that?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
second to
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yes. So now that is not a joke, and we know that life is not scripted, it's unscripted. So we are trying to just maneuver our ways around to be comfortable. What do you expect to achieve in 3, 4, 5 years to come?
Whoa, that's a nice and a good question though. Like 3, 4 years to come,
Mhm.
I see myself to be a very worthy businessman.
3, 4, 5 years to
Yes,
come.
with a lovely and wonderful family.
Oh, I love that. I love it when guys are family person. I
Yeah,
love it.
I'm a family man because I come from a big family. I don't have like, I'll say, though, I have like two sisters and two brothers, but I enjoy my extended family more than my nuclear family.
That's beautiful. Then
And
you
when it comes to my extended family, I have almost like, I'll say, 12 to 13 sisters.
you don't mean it. Cousins called sisters or
Yeah,
wow.
me like, to me, they are my sisters. I hate like calling them and
Mid
this my
cousin, mid
cousin.
cousin.
Yeah.
You know they
So
hear
far as we are from the same blood,
bloodline.
yeah,
That's
you
good.
are my sister.
That's good. So now that you're a family person and you'd want to be a worthy person 3, 4, 5 years to come.
Yeah,
So I would come to the wedding. Yeah. So
definitely.
then after you would have more kids.
Sure,
Sure.
sure.
So you
And
spoke about
and
having
and and before, and I think after my wedding, we'll be back here again.
your wife.
Sure.
Are you sure you're good?
Very, very good.
My viewers are saying that their popcorn is almost done. But I want to know that in the street, on the street, through the trenches, things go on.
Sure, sure, sure.
Things lead to things. You understand? Have you ever been a scammer before?
No, no, no. I've never been a scammer before.
Have you ever scammed before?
Scammed in what way?
Fraud, getting clients and all that.
Nah, I'm not a fraud boy.
Are you sure?
Very, very
What is
sure.
speaking volume? Your shoulder is speaking volume. You
I,
cannot tell me that crypto alone made you who you are today.
there's money in crypto. Do you know that?
I've heard. I don't really know.
And
So
crypto is like, it's either you win or you
you
lose.
lose. Have you ever
Yeah,
lost before?
you can invest like $5,000 in it, and later you come to a loss of like $3,000
Ooh,
or $2,000.
wow. I love the fact that you're speaking in Dallas, not cities. That's SARS. So, have you ever lost before?
Sure.
How was the feeling like?
Like, you be sad. You be
Mm.
really sad. Like losing
The street
your losing
boys,
your $3,000, your hard earned money.
ooh, I mean, do street boys get that? Do they have that feeling? Do they have emotions? I thought you guys are that hardcore. I'm even surprised you don't have dreadlocks because most of the street people I know, they've gone to do their hair.
Fine, but dreadlocks doesn't mean you're a bad boy. I- that's what's going on. So you can decide to follow the mass, or you can choose, or sorry, you can choose to be your own way. So there are some guys that chooses to follow the mass, and there are some that chooses to be on their own. So I chose to be on my own
And your own is not having
rather
dreadlocks.
than following the
Because I've
mass.
not seen you with piercings and all
Sure,
that
sure. But I've braided before.
gangster shit.
I've braided before.
And
But the piercing, Akuma. But someday I know definitely
you get
I'll
tat
do
as
that.
well.
Tattoo now is not on my mind, but if I will, my first tattoo will be a picture of my mom right here.
On your chest.
Yeah.
That's amazing though. That's so amazing. But from the streets, what
Yeah.
do you hear? What do you see? What gingers you? Guys do lots of things on the
We
streets.
see a whole lot.
Can you tell
Yeah,
us some?
we see a whole lot.
I haven't been on the street before, so I don't know much to say. But you that you've been on the street before,
We see a
you've come
whole
from a
lot.
DB home before. What can you tell us?
Like we have, like I have friends that I grew up with that are into drugs, taking like they have. My friend is, I would say they have migrated from smoking the herb to cracks, taking cracks,
Like Percocet and
and
Molly.
and I would say 225, 225
Wait a
tramadol
minute.
and those kind of stuffs. So, you seeing your friend that you grew up with in those kind of, I would say, shit or mess. Like sometimes it's really painful to see your friend walking down the street being like a junkie.
I know. No,
A
that
friend that
feeling.
you grew up with
Mhm.
being a junkie.
That is
It's
adulthood.
really heartbreaking.
That is adulthood. You never know what's happening. You never know what's going on in their personal, homes. Things are going on. But without much ado, how would you tell people outside there trying to know? Some people think they are lost. Others think they don't know what they're doing. You that you've come from that, skill, knowing good, knowing bad. At a point, you even said I didn't have a penny to spend on. Yeah, but now you're okay. So, how would you tell a person starting up, a youngster coming in, what would be the advice to them?
The advice I'll give to them is that they shouldn't follow what other people are doing, because in this world, everyone came on a particular day. So you following what others are doing will like, it will either lead you to what you don't expect to be in. So you doing your own thing, or I think will be the best for you, because right now you doing your own, like you not following the mass. They'll be like, oh boy, we didn't need to you. Like forget that thing. Forget that thing and be yourself. And I know you being yourself, like showing the real you someday be proud of it.
The key word is be proud of it. Be proud of yourself as to what is coming to you, only if you're optimistic. So, Mr. Dice, it was lovely having you on this show today.
Thank
And
you.
hope to see you here with your lovely wife.
Definitely.
Come,
Definitely.
beautiful girls. That's what you wanted, right?
Sure.
This is Because Live, happening right here at Damson Studios. My name is Manuela, the host for the day. Do well to watch our next episode, happening here again. Please subscribe to our channel, like, share, and engage. Love you all. See ya. Bye.